The wisdom of Prophet Sulaiman, a story of power, humility, and faith. Let me tell you a story, not a fable, not a myth, a story rooted in truth, preserved in the words of Allah Himself. There once lived a king unlike any other, a ruler so wise, so just, and so close to Allah that even the winds bent to His will. The birds became his scouts, the jinn his builders, and the ants, yes, even the ants spoke to him, and he understood. This was not the magic, this was not superstition, this was Prophet Sulaiman. You see, Sulaiman didn't ask for power to conquer or riches to boast. He stood before Allah and said, "My Lord, forgive me and grant me a kingdom to like of which will never belong to anyone after me." Not out of arrogance, but to use it for good, for justice, for dawah, for the people. Compare him to kings of myth, Midas, who turned everything to gold and lived in misery, or the sorcerers of old, who tried to bend nature to their will and lost their souls in the process. Suleiman was different. One day he heard an ant warn its colony, "O ants, enter your dwellings, lest Suleiman and his army crush you without realizing." And Suleiman, he smiled, not with pride, but with gratitude to Allah. His heart remained humble even when he had power to command the jinn, build palaces of glass, and travel on the wind. Perhaps one of the most amazing moments when he asked for the throne of the Queen of Sheba to be brought to him before she even arrived, and the servant, someone granted knowledge by Allah, did it in the blink of an eye. Quran 27:40. But instead of boasting, Suleiman said, "This is from the favor of my Lord to test whether I will be grateful or ungrateful." Quran 27:40. What kind of king does that? One who knows that all power comes from Allah and all power returns to Him. So here's the question for you. Would you rather have an army of jinn or the wisdom to use such power justly? Because that's the legacy of Suleiman. Not magic, not myth, but miracles, grounded in submission to Allah. A king who taught us that true greatness is not in what you control, but in who you serve. Have a nice day. Goodbye.